I can remember, Colin, when we were in opposition before 2004, I used to go up to the Hadeeds and them like every day. I unilaterally go up there by 9 o'clock in the morning. I leave about 1, and I went back about 2 o'clock, and I leave about 7. The reason for me doing that is to drive a wedge between the Hadeeds and the Labour Party. And I was successful because eventually the Labour Party turned on the Hadeeds and turned and supported us in the election. Because all those elections we have gone through, we could not, as it were, mount any major support from any of the business people in the country, including those who are calling in on the other radio station, claiming that they so care about the people. When you go to them and so they tell you that how they don't have no money, they can't assist you in anything and so on. And I'm saying that I was able to be successful. So now that I'm in government, why should I be vexed? Because the other side is trying to see if they can woo those people who were once supporters of us, or who is still supporters of us, to the other side. This is politics. Politics is open, it is broad. The opposition must always try to find ways and means to get a leg up in order for them to, as it were, to retain power sometime or the other. And you can't give them any wrong. I see that as a part of politics.
We buy electricity from the Hadeeds. The Hadeeds at times and so on, they have to take down the generators for maintenance purposes. So when they do that, they can't provide us with enough electricity in order to take care of the island consumption.
But are you making greater demands on the Hadeed plant than you had contracted for?
We are making greater demands because our system that we have in place is inadequate to deal with the whole situation. Now, I have suggested, and I'm being very frank, that I don't think that no one entity or no individual, no group or no company should have the control of the government electricity in their hands, at least total control. And there's nothing in place where we have, as we call, an essential service, that in the event that there's a quarrel between the government and the Hadeeds, that the government and the Hadeeds can say, well, look, if they can decide that they're not giving us no current, we have no control of it, because it's not under any sort of obligation, because it's not regarded as an essential service. It's owned privately. We will have to, as it were, purchase new plants, which is very expensive, or we may very well have to talk to the Hadeeds to buy out the contract so that we can buy the whole stuff that they have, because they have enough power that can really run the country.
Yeah.